All right, fastest 15 minutes on the internet, fastest 15 minutes in social media. My name is Judson Powell. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons for me. All right, here we go. Once again, it's the okie doke, y'all. This whole thing is the okie doke. And, and the reason why I know it's the okie doke is because I've talked to actually some people that work in hospitals, because that's the reporter in me. I had to. And so, at least out here, I don't know about how it is in your city, but literally, there's nobody in the hospital. There's nobody sick. There's nobody, nothing. Everything is like status quo. It's like it always is. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna just discount that. All right. I'm not even gonna say anything about that. But here's the thing. All right. So you see Trump, right? Trump is right now, he's considering rolling back the social distancing stuff. All right. I saw another report that said that some colleges and universities are actually going to start holding classes again. I guess that's in places where people haven't been completely quarantined or whatever. The other thing you got to realize is, since I started researching, I started looking up all these different doctors and what people were saying, and so I've checked out all the doctors. They say that the incubation period for this virus is 14 days. It's been more than 14 days. If you haven't caught it, or if you've been around somebody that had it or whatever. Now, Cardi B. Cardi B, right? Cardi B, our favorite rapper, our favorite female rapper, I guess maybe what's the girl, the Stallion might be. I don't think she's as popular as Cardi B, is she? Nah, probably not. All right. So here's the deal. And I put this on my timeline, but, no likes, of course. Nobody gonna like Cardi. I like Cardi. My wife gonna kill me. But look, no, it's not any of that stuff. What it is she says she believes that black celebrities are being paid off to say that they have the virus. Okay, now, once again, everybody who's black that dies from coronavirus is in the news, is on the national news. Why? They don't put people. Why are they placing? Y'all don't realize what propaganda is. All right. Propaganda is when they use the media in order to get you to think and react a certain way. All right. Black people. It is, I don't even care about everybody else at this point. Black people, wake up. All right. So then I read the doctor's stuff from the Dominican Republic, and because I have relatives that are Dominican. All right. So I wanted to read all this stuff because I'm like, and a lot of my cousins are Dominican. All right. So I'm like, yeah, let me read and see what they're talking about. Right. And from what the doctors there believe in, and also some of the Cuban doctors, what they believe is that, and one more, and the Chinese doctors, there's a report. Go look all this stuff up. I'm not lying. Look it up. The Chinese doctors say, skin, black skin, dark skin, that's what the Chinese doctor said, is resistant to the coronavirus. Melanin, and I've been writing this down, melanin. All of those people that died from coronavirus, and that's if they died of coronavirus. Because see, right now, if you're a medical examiner, that's easy. You don't have to do no whole bunch of stuff. He had what they used to call it, first of all, an upper respiratory infection. They just didn't call it coronavirus. It was an upper respiratory infection. And basically what happened was your upper respiratory system got infected and then it went down into your lungs. And once it got into your lungs, and if you had mucus in your lungs, right? Pneumonia, then you died. That's why people died of pneumonia. And I didn't realize that until I started reading this stuff that these doctors were writing. So when somebody dies of pneumonia, like the black lady that just died in California, believe me, y'all, I'm on top of this stuff. I'm reading these articles. I'm looking at seeing what's going on because remember, and I want to go back to our ancestors. Our ancestors said what? You don't need faith. You don't need fear. Why? If you have right knowledge and you have right wisdom, fear and faith are unnecessary. And that's how they became masters at the things that they did. Come on, y'all. Put two and two together. Like I said, Cardi B said, oh, I believe that they're paying off these black celebrities. So you sitting in the crib, you a basketball player, and then they come to you. But ask yourself, has anybody who's healthy, if they're healthy, and there have been reports of people that are in their hundreds that have recovered. There's a lady in Italy even where the worst outbreak is, and they had her up on the internet, 100 and something years old, and she recovered. And a lot of it has to do with mucus. They're dying of pneumonia. They're not really dying. So everybody, okay, yeah, do you have the coronavirus? Yeah. And guess what? And what I've been saying all along, it appears, but don't take my word for it, because I'm not a doctor. I always want to say, I'm not a doctor, but I played one on TV, right? But if you read enough stuff, you can figure it out. Read. Go and figure it out. Get the right knowledge and the right wisdom. Get the right wisdom and the right knowledge, and then you will eliminate fear. And yesterday I started talking to y'all about Kemetic spirituality because I am a Kemetic priest. That's what I do. I deal with the homeless. Homeless people are on the street. They are in the most filthy conditions you can imagine. And ain't none of them coming down with coronavirus. Ain't none of them in the hospital. Not a single one. Even in LA, even in Los Angeles, who probably has the largest homeless population of any state, there is no homeless people coming down with coronavirus. So you tell me, who's got it? The people that they keep parading in front of us in national news media, these are people that would die without any fanfare, without anything ever. But all of a sudden they're on the news media. And you know what it is? There's a twofold thing. Number one, they want to sell a vaccine. They want to push us on a vaccine that we will end up paying for. Do not. And that's what my meditation and what my prayer was last night, and then a dream. And I am telling you, I'm prophesying at this point. Do not inject yourselves with that vaccine. Because what that's going to do is going to make the virus stronger. This virus has been here. And it will always be here. And there are people who test positive who are carriers that I've been telling y'all. It seems that black people are carriers of this virus, or we have it. We don't get sick from it, though. Most of us do not get sick from it. We just fight it off. Why? Because we've been conditioned. It's just like a vaccine. That's what vaccines are. The only thing a vaccine is that all they're doing is they're putting some of the virus in your bloodstream, putting a little bit of, that's what a flu vaccine is. That's what a coronavirus vaccine will be. All they're doing is they're giving you a little bit of the virus so that your body can build, your immune system can build it up. So what's the best way to fight any virus is to build up your immune system. And the best way is to alkaline your body and get rid of mucus in your body. So don't eat no whole bunch of sugar and flour and, stuff like that. And then the other thing is, we know that this thing is sensitive to temperature, right? Right wisdom. If it's sensitive to temperature and it can't stand heat, then heat it up. If you go sit up there and drink 400 cold sodas, and then all of a sudden, I can't think of my man's name now, but then I even saw on somebody's timeline, they had the oh God, why can't I think of his name? Anyway, but the brother died. He was 86 years old, and they said he had coronavirus. He's 86 years old, y'all. 86. He lived a good life, and something would have eventually got him. It was something gonna get me. Something gonna get you. That's what I'm trying to say. Look, y'all. And then the second thing is that they're covering up the economy. And they sitting up there fighting over a stimulus package, and all of the conservatives, all they trying to do is give all the money to the corporations and steal as much more money as they can before this whole thing collapses. And here's the other part. Here's the other prophetic part of my dream is buy land, buy houses, buy real estate and gold. Real estate and gold. As soon as this whole thing blows over, go start buying real estate and gold. Black people, because it's trading places time. We're going to trade places. It's trading places time. That's what came. Look, if y'all I don't even want to talk about the dream. But look, it's trading places time. I put it on my timeline. Trading places. Buy gold, buy land, buy property. Start doing it as soon as this thing blows over. Because look, all the prices are going to be dirt cheap. People are going to lose. Look, a lot of people are about to get foreclosed on. They're about to lose their property. A whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people. Because of this thing and the way it was handled. Because it's not that, really, coronavirus is not that big a deal. It is in Italy. And then here's the thing about Italy. Because we're carriers, that's why the reaction was the way it was. Because they realize that it's mostly Caucasians that are dying. Caucasians, for some reason, and maybe it's the relationship that they have to heat. Okay, because remember, they're cold-blooded. That's why even yesterday I was like joking. I said, like, as soon as the temperature hits 50 degrees, they got on a t-shirt and a pair of shorts walking down the street. Because the nature of their bodies is that it's cold. So remember we said that this virus it's more attracted to cold, and all it's trying to do is find cells that it can, and then if you have mucus in your body, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. All right. y'all still, y'all, my old boss, the bishop used to say, y'all don't want to pray with me this morning. Bishop, I love you wherever you are in the universe. I love you, man. But I'm just telling y'all, stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. The old okie doke is on. Look, they gonna get y'all to stay inside, lose all of your money, lose your job, lose everything, and then inject you with a virus that's going to stay on the earth. Dr. Oz said this virus has been here and it will always be here. People will always have it. Running in the houses or social distancing ain't going to keep you from getting the virus. It's airborne. Y'all, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. That's why I'm laughing, because it's laughable. It's like, people die from viruses. That's how we die. Because in a virus, the nature, once again, going back to Red Table Talk with Will and Jada, the guy came on, he said, look, he's like, it's here. And it's always going to be here. And it's always been here. And all they did in Wuhan, in China, was reactivated a centuries-old virus. And it's going to stay here. It's just got to run its course. Anyway, all praise to the Most High for his revelation to me. Look, I guess that's why the sun is shining on me. Woo. Oh, Lord. Anyway, like button. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit a button for me, hit the love button, hit the melon. You might want to hit that melanin button. I keep saying.